What's up, y'all? Jaylee's here, back with another video. Well, your girl's back. Y'all, I'm literally back, and I literally have a freaking camera now. Like, what? Like, before, I was recording on my phone, my little old phone. Babes, I got a camera now. Yeah. But yeah, I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a mental health checkup. I remember in one of my previous videos, I said I was going to do a mental health sit down. I was basically going to explain to you guys what I went through, how I was feeling, and all that type of stuff. But instead of doing, I think I'm going to still do that, but maybe not. I don't know, because I've been saying I'm doing it for a minute and haven't done it yet, so I don't know. But today's video is basically just going to be like a mental health checkup. I have a couple of questions on my phone, and I'm just going to be answering them. So yeah. Oh yeah, my hair probably looks a little crazy, but it's okay. I literally been up since freaking 7 in the freaking morning. So yeah, I literally been up since 7 in the morning. I had a job interview at 9 a.m. and then I had to go to the dentist right after that. My sister had an appointment at 10 and I had an appointment at 11. So yeah. And then after we left the dance, I just came home and then I was just chilling. So that's why my hair looks like this. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so let's look at these questions. Okay, so the first question is, what do you think your mental health will be in the future? Honestly, I don't really know. As of right now, it's pretty okay. I mean, I still have like anxiety here and there, and obviously I still have my days where I'm feeling down. I don't really want to be bothered, but it's not bad like how it was before. Like, it was really bad before, but I'm definitely doing like way better. So I definitely see myself like being better and just being able to control how I feel better, being able to control my anxiety, just control like everything in general better than versus like what I do now. So I mean, even if I really don't want to go out to therapy. Like, honestly, therapy doesn't really do anything for me, or maybe I just don't want it. I don't know. I don't like therapy. But if I do have to go back and you know, just get that extra help, I guess, then I definitely will. But I really don't want to. But yeah. Is mental health more important than physical health? Honestly, I feel like they go neck and neck. Because, like, if you're mentally not okay, like, if you're constantly having anxiety, constantly, you know what I'm saying, like, it makes you not feel good. Like, I feel like that's why I go through what I go through. Because, like, I'm constantly having headaches. I'm constantly feeling weak. I'm constantly, like, you know, my body always feels different, like, every day. And I think it has a lot to do with my anxiety and the way, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very paranoid. Like, I'm so scared when I'm home alone. So, I'm just very paranoid when it comes to like certain things, and I always like think of the worst, which is not good. But yeah, so a lot of times I think that's why I feel the way I do as far as like my body and all that. So yeah, like just like last year I was having really bad anxiety. My heart rate was like going up every day, like 161, like really high every day. And then like I was like, it was really like freaking me out. So then I ended up going to see a psychologist, I think that's what it's called. And basically they did like like an x-ray, not x-ray, they did an ultrasound on my heart. They hooked me to like all these different wires, and they did all these tests and stuff, and then they said everything came back fine. And then they gave me like this little heart monitor thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a little heart monitor thing. And I wore it for 3 days. And then that came back, well, kind of sent it back a little late. We never sent it back when we were supposed to send it back, so we never really got the result back from that. But all in all, it was just like for my anxiety. So that like ties into like, I feel like if you're mentally like okay, and you're mentally like, you know, then you should be okay physically. Does that make sense? What advice would you give to someone with mental health issues? Honestly, just like, don't hold it in. Talk to somebody, let it out. If you like cry, if you need to cry, just always make sure you have that one person that you can vent to and open up to, because even just that one person like will help you a lot. Like, I tried to hold it in and I tried not to like let anybody know what I was going through, because a lot of it was because I didn't want my friends, or well, I don't have friends, but my family or the people who's close to me to know like I'm hurting, and I don't want them to like know that I'm going through that, because like I feel like it's hurting them knowing that like I'm hurting, and I don't ever want to hurt like, you know, the people that's close to me. So I tried to like hold it in a lot, but my mom knew like what was wrong, like she knew. So like my mom was always like that person I went to, and like it helped me a lot knowing that I had somebody that I can talk to and open up to and express to, and you know, all that type of different things. So even if you have to seek therapy like that, it honestly it did help a little bit for at first, but then like after a while, I don't know, you just gotta know how to cope with whatever it is that you're dealing with, and you know, like, I don't know, you just yeah, what I said. Next question. Jesus Christ. How is your mental health? I think I kind of answered this a little bit. Right now, my mental health is pretty good. I still have my days. I still have anxiety like almost every day, but it's not really bad. Like, I'm having like whole like episodes or anything like that. It's just like I can feel my body feel a little weak, or like sometimes I feel my heart rate go up, or my chest will feel heavy here and there. But it's not really like too bad. But like other than that, I'm pretty good. I mean, there was like a couple days ago where I was feeling like really down and I didn't want to be bothered with anybody. Like, I was literally like, don't talk to me. Like, I was literally on the phone with my boyfriend, and like, I don't know, I just hung up on him, and I was just like, I'm not in the mood to talk. Like, I couldn't, like, yeah. So that was like a couple days ago. But you know, I still have like my days where I just don't want to be bothered. But for the most part, I'm pretty good. What is the relationship between sleep and mental health? Girl, you don't get sleep. No, literally, the other night, I was literally freaking up to like 4 in the morning because I couldn't go to sleep because my anxiety was like through the roof. And y'all, I don't even know why. Like, I was literally just chilling on the phone with my boyfriend watching YouTube. And then I started getting tired, so I turned my little, okay, so when I go to sleep, I put like the little meditation sounds on, because it helps calm my anxiety at nighttime. So I started doing that like March this year. But okay, my camera stopped recording because I ran out of minutes on my camera. So I think I only have like 16 minutes, so I need to speed it up. Okay, but yeah, you don't get any sleep, and I was really up like the whole night. Like, I was okay. So like when I start when I have anxiety at nighttime, when I start falling asleep and I start getting comfortable, my body starts feeling weak, and then I feel like I'm struggling to breathe, and then, like, I jump out of my sleep. And it was like I was literally doing that for like a whole like 3 hours, like literally. And then like my boyfriend being on the phone at night helps my anxiety too, just knowing that somebody's there with me, you know. I think I have separation anxiety. I think that's what it is, because whenever I'm alone, like, I freak out. But whenever there's somebody there with me, and I know, like, just knowing that somebody's there, it like helps me. So I think it's separation anxiety. Is that what it's called? I think so. I don't know. But don't you start. Don't you start. But yeah. So just like the phone had hung up, and he had fell asleep, and the phone had hung up because his phone died. So yeah, I think that also kind of triggered a little bit. But then eventually he called back, and then once he called back, like, I told him like what's going on. And usually when I'm ever having anxiety at nighttime, he'll usually like wake up, or like if the phone hangs up, he'll call back and I'll tell him like what's going on. He'll just be like, okay, I'll stay up and wait for you to go to sleep. So he usually stays up and talks to me and just make sure like I'm okay before he goes like back to sleep. So yeah, love me, man. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna ask a couple more questions and we're gonna get out of here because I don't have that many minutes left on the camera. So yeah. That's a weird question, bruh. There's another freaking question that's on here. Okay, yo, so we back. So I got some more questions because some other questions were weird. Okay, so wait. Okay, have you ever experienced a week or wait? Oh, have you ever experienced a week or longer of lower than usual interest in activities that you usually enjoy? Yes. That's how my mom noticed that. Oh, excuse me. That I was going through what I was going through. Because like okay, so me and my sister and my dad, like, we eat a lot of snacks. We usually always go to the store. We usually always buy snacks. Always like snacks. And there was this one time where we were having a family movie night. I think that was the last family movie night we had. Anyway, we was having a family movie night and we had went to Walmart and we were all picking out. Everybody's picking out what snacks they wanted for the movie and all that stuff. And then like it was just me. I was just there. Like I didn't want anything. I didn't want to participate. Like I didn't want like nothing to do with it. And my mom was like, yeah, like, pick out what you want, like, get what you want. And she was pointing out stuff that she knows I like, do you want this, you want that, you want this? And I just kept saying no to everything. And she's like, just get, like, something. And that's how when she noticed that I was kind of like, off, I should say. Not off, but, like, y'all know what I mean. Yeah, so then we ended up going back home, that night after leaving Walmart, and I went back in my room because during this time, this is when the pandemic happened, and we were doing the distant learning. So I went back, and before we left, I was watching a little movie thing that I had to watch for PE. We had to watch movies and like answer questions on it. So I had went back in my room, and then I finished doing like my little assignment I was doing. And my mom came in my room, and she was like asking like what was wrong and stuff like that. And I just kept telling her nothing, because I didn't want to tell my mom that like your child doesn't want to be here anymore. Okay, not doesn't want to be here. Oh my god, that's so cruel. Not doesn't want to be here, but like, I was having those thoughts, and I didn't want her to know that like her baby was hurting, because like no parent wants to know like their baby's not okay, So, yeah. But then she knew like something was wrong, and like eventually like she just kept asking like what was wrong. She's like, I'm not leaving you alone till like you tell me like what's wrong. And she's like, you can talk to me about anything and stuff. And like I just started crying, and she was just asking what was wrong, and then I finally like told her like what was wrong, and like she was crying, and then she was like, well, if y'all knew the topic that we talked about, then you would know. But like she was crying, and then like I was crying, and then yeah, it was like a whole moment. But after that is when I had started going to therapy, and then yeah, but yeah, and then like there's still like till this day there's still a lot of stuff that I usually like that I don't do anymore. Like literally cheer, I literally quit cheer this season. I coached last season, and then I started coaching this season, but then I quit because y'all, it was too much. Like my anxiety was so bad, like oh my god, y'all, it was so bad. So during the time that we started the season was during the time where I was having those really bad anxiety attacks, and it was just too much for me to handle. So I ended up like quitting, and like if you know me, then you know cheer is my life. Like cheer is like, I love cheer. Like cheer is like my escape. Like whenever I'm feeling down, I just cheer. Like you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So for me to like not want to do cheer, like that was really big. So yeah. Okay, so have you ever experienced an attack of fear, anxiety, or panic? Yes, and I literally remember my first anxiety attack that I've ever like had. It was sometime this year, I believe like January, February, March, somewhere in the beginning of this year. And I was home alone, and I was having anxiety because like, okay, so like my dogs, they literally bark at every little thing, and sometimes when I'm home alone, I hear stuff, and then when they bark, it kind of like freaks me out too, because like, dang, if I hear it, they hear it, and it's like it's somebody trying to get me. So I started freaking out really bad, and like I didn't know, my body started getting super weak. I started getting lightheaded. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe. Like I was crying. Like it was bad. Like I literally thought I was gonna die. And so I had called my mom, and oh my god, did I just spit? I called my mom, and then she kind of just like calmed me down. She was telling me like, you're just having an anxiety attack, like calm down, breathe. And she stayed on the phone with me the whole time till like I was okay. So yeah, whenever I have like attacks or anything like that, like my mom's always the person that I call, like stuff like that. So, and literally the next day I had another one at the basketball game because I was so afraid that I had one the day before, and I kept thinking about it. I kept telling myself, don't have one, don't have one, don't have one. And like, since I was thinking about it so much, I had one. So, and again, I called my mom. Look at there. Oh, how would you describe your appetite over the past 10 weeks? Have your eating habits changed in a way? Recently I've been eating a lot more than I was before. Before, like, I would literally go days without eating, or like I'll eat a little bit, then I'll be full, or like I really couldn't eat as much. But lately, girl, I've been eating. Well, not really, but like really. But yeah, I definitely can eat a lot more than I was before, which is so good because like, who doesn't like to eat? But yeah. Okay, we're gonna answer like 1 or 2 more questions, and then we're gonna get back because this one's a little personal, but it says, let's talk about how often you have felt satisfied with yourself over the past 10 months. Honestly, the last 10 months I like really been disappointed in myself, and like I haven't really been like feeling myself. Like I really haven't. Like I'm gonna really be honest with you, because y'all, I'm gonna try to make this long story short. Basically, I was putting work over my schoolwork, and long story short, I didn't walk on time. Then, oh my god, literally the day of graduation, like I was seeing everybody pose, and I was just like, I literally cried that whole day of graduation. Like literally I cried the whole day, and it's like I was so sad. I just feel so disappointed, and I feel like I let like not only like myself down, but like my family, like my mom, my dad, like my sisters, like my grandma, my grandpa, like, and I never want to let them down, like especially like my grandparents, because I don't know, like I just want to make my grandparents proud, because like I don't know, I just love them so much. Like my grandmas are like my favorite people in the world. So, and then like my grandma, she helped me a lot with like my schoolwork, like the English work, I should say, the my essays and stuff, because I'm not good with that type of stuff. So she helped me like with like my essays and all that stuff. So I feel like I owed it to her, like, you know, to walk that stage, and like for me not to walk it and her didn't get to like see me walk, it's just like really like mess with me a lot. And then like my grandpa was literally telling me like a couple weeks before graduation, like we were at church, and he was like, you're gonna graduate, right? And I was like, Papa, I'm trying. Like, he's like, you're gonna do it, I believe in you, I know you're gonna do it. And it's like, and I didn't do it, so it's like I let them down. And I don't know, I felt really bad about it. And like my mom, like she knew, like she felt like my energy, and she was like basically telling me like I don't have to feel like disappointed, and that they're still proud of me no matter what, and all this stuff. And then the principal ended up telling me that because I only have 15 credits left, which is 3 classes, and which 2 of them were pretty much done. I just had a few minor things I had to fix, like on some of the assignments, but I was pretty much done. But the principal was saying like I can finish those last couple of things, and then I would be able to graduate that summer. Like they have like this big district ceremony thing, but they end up not doing that. So like I just emailed the principal yesterday, and I asked them if I could just pick up my diploma, because they're talking about still doing the thing, but it's like about to be 2024, and I don't want to walk in 2024 when I'm supposed to walk in 2023. So, oh, excuse me. So I'd rather just go pick up my diploma and just call it a year. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I just remembered the lady emailed me. Oh my god, I need to go check my emails. But yeah, I haven't really. Okay, and then not only that, but then like I've been unemployed also because I had to leave my job to focus on school. So I just been really down and like sad, honestly. I can slowly but surely feel myself going back into that dark space like I fought so hard to get out of, and I'm really like trying not to go back there. But it's like I haven't been working, like I've been out of like work for 8 months, well almost 8 months, or yeah, 8 months, because I left in March, and yeah, so 8 months. And then like I wasn't able to walk. That's the whole reason why I freaking left work in the first place. So it's just a lot. So, but y'all, I had an interview today and it went good, and I have another one, well, the same place, different location tomorrow, because he referred the place I went to today, the hiring manager referred me to go to the other location, because the other location's, it's not really closer to my house, but it's right there. And the location I went to today, they don't have any like space there. And the other location he told me to go to, that they're hiring right now, and that like he basically like he wants to hire me, like I'm a good candidate and all that stuff. The only thing about it was that that location didn't have enough space, so he told me to go to the other location tomorrow and then check in with the hiring manager. And he actually called the hiring manager and told them about me and said that he's sending me over there and stuff. So I'm going there tomorrow at 4 to go talk to the hiring manager over there. So yeah, happy about that. But okay, so we're gonna ask one more question and then we're gonna get out of here. Can you tell me about your hopes and dreams for the future? What feelings have you had recently about working towards those goals? My plans, I think I said plans or hopes for the future. Honestly, right now I'm just kind of just get back on my feet, and then eventually I'm gonna go back to DV. Oh, y'all, I got my driver's permit, so I'm gonna go back soon to take my behind the wheel so I can get my license. That's definitely something that I'm working on. And then we're going to getting a car, definitely, and then eventually going to stack up some more money, and maybe about like a year or so, well, maybe like 2 years, maybe, I don't know yet, but I want to try to and get my own place. Me and my boyfriend, we've been looking at places. There's actually a place that we have in mind that we actually want to move to, or he really wants to move there, but yeah, we have like our top 3 choices right now, and we've been doing a little like not house shopping, but like, we've been looking at different stuff, like how we want to decorate and different stuff like that. But obviously we're not gonna move right now, we're gonna wait, okay? But yeah, so that's something that's in the plans. And I also want to like really focus on my business because I really been slacking, and I feel like it's because like I've been so discouraged about like people not shopping with me, or people not promoting, people not supporting, and it's like if nobody's supporting me, then like what's the point? So yeah, I've been like really discouraged about that, but I'm trying to get back on my feet. I'm trying to get different crowds if I can, but I don't know, I just have like the same little boring inactive crowd, and just like y'all suck. But yeah, so I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to look for like some vendor events I can pop out to and get my name out there a little bit. So trying to focus on that and better my business, and just, you know, because my life goal is to be an entrepreneur, and I want to eventually one day open up my own store, stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, that's
what you'll do,
Jesus Lord, that's the end of this. Jesus Christ. Okay, but yeah, that's the end of this video. If there's any other videos that you guys like to see from me, just comment down below. Comment down below what videos you want to see. Yo, I want to do a hot seat question video. Hot seat video. Whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. I want to, oh, my man just texted me.